Last week, I had the idea to start shooting more fun projects by making docs for my friends. Fortunately enough, I had this trip booked out to the French Alps. So that's Vade, and this is Making Docs for My Friends, Volume 1. Good afternoon from the French Alps. I'm gonna drink my coffee and tell you a little bit of a story. I grew up on Casey Neistat's vlogs. Boosted boards around New York City, the skyline, time lapses, all that is literally why I moved to the city in the first place. Now, in my time in New York City, I realized that I did not want to really vlog myself as much. I wanted to go out and find subjects that I could film cool portraits, like one of my biggest inspirations, Danny Gevirtz. So this is the first installment of a bunch of portraits of my friends that I want to shoot. Little mini documentaries, like 2 to 4 minutes. And this is the story of how I shot this first one in the French Alps, in the Deux Alpes, at Rise Music Festival here. So Vade has this really unique vibe to him. He's one of my longest friends. He's this like colorful, interesting, eclectic character that lives for music, lives for skiing, lives for the party. I've always thought he would be a perfect person to do a video on. Say something.
Guys, how we feeling tonight, mate?
Did you know they're making a Rush Hour 4?
This is always a boys trip, right? It's a festival, but I want to find that balance between enjoying it and also shooting a doc.
Do logistics. Oh, can't show that. Blur it out. Don't look, guys, there's some shady shit going on here.
Since it was 7 days, I really had time to settle into the event for the first couple of days and then start shooting, which is exactly what I did.
Come back and grabbed my gear, which means the next shot should look a little bit something like this. Crisp.
So this festival is skiing and music. The morning time was set up for your ski time, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. is when the mid-mountain stage would start opening up. That's when music would play from 3 to 5, which is where everyone in their ski boots is dancing. So on day 3, I ended up bringing my camera to the mountain and getting a few shots of the day. Just some simple B-roll shots of the mountain. After the B-roll stage, I went over and captured a very important scene.
It's time to get swifty! So cool.
My baby.
You're not scared it's gonna get ruined?
Well, fuck it. I have an insurance technically, so.
Oh, that's
I actually managed to get into the VIP section where I just showed the guy my camera, since there's camera guys all around. No need for a media pass, and then just got up to this elevated area so that I could shoot down on the field. And I had this one idea to get Vade right there in the middle of the frame, kind of zoom in on him, which is what I did. I can't lie, I kind of enjoyed the respect the cameraman gets. When I hold my camera up and walk through that crowd, it just parts like the sea. That easy, and then people will come up to you like, oh, you're like, take a photo, take a video of me. I was like, yeah, why not? I'm like, yeah, I work for Rise, like, I work for the festival. Not. Festival flew by, now it's day 5, and we still hadn't shot the interview, which is arguably, not even arguably, I mean, it's the most important part for like a portrait documentary, which is fortunately something that I have a lot of experience in, so I had a good time here. So the day before interview, I actually went to one of the lifts, and I scouted this area where it overlooked one of the ski slopes. The mountain was in the background. At 4 p.m. when I did scout it, I used Sunseeker to then see where the sun would be earlier in the day, like 9 a.m., which was when the light would hit crazy. We did end up shooting at 12 p.m., a little later than I hoped, but I still think it worked out pretty perfectly. So once we wrapped interview portion, it was time for skiing. Now, I'm actually lucky enough that I've been skiing since I was 10 years old, bunch of experience, skied my whole life. And I've actually shot skiing while skiing before. Last year, I made a documentary in upstate New York on Lake Placid, so I had some experience. I did want to test out a couple of angles, get like a low shot, but realistically, it didn't work out. Yeah, like.
How are we gonna do this? Like, what kind of shot do you want? Because we're kind of just like pizzaing down the whole thing.
Yeah, wait, let me. But I did manage to end up getting some really cool angles, first shooting up the mountain and then shooting below the mountain. After that, I just set up on sticks on the terrain park, and then it was pretty easy sailing from there on. Wrapped the day getting some golden hour shots, some beautiful golden orange light. The last bit of important scenery I knew I had to get was a little bit of that kind of nightlife vibe. So me and Vade popped over to one of the kind of smaller venue bars, which had this cool umbrella lighting right at the top. Got some cool stylistic shots and then just some of Vade dancing, and pretty much wrapped principal photography from there on. Realistically, it was like maybe 2.5, like 1.5 day of filming. Pretty light stuff. Again, not too crazy. A balance between being a fun trip and shooting a documentary. I'm looking forward to doing more where I'm more locked into it. Like I have some idea of some friends of mine that I could shoot some cool stuff, maybe some DJ action, I don't know, maybe some graphic design. My career is growing, but I also have to grow the fun part of the career. Traveling, filmmaking, lifestyle. Sasha Cole, Kasha Soul, taking over YouTube. Finally, let's go.